Here we have another frauditor, and what he's doing is now he's going to the private businesses, okay? First it's the post offices, and now it's the private businesses, and he's harassing them, trying to kick up some dirt.
Sorry?
What are you doing? Y'all filming?
I can't hear you because the
Y'all filming?
Am I filming? Yes.
Yeah, what y'all filming for?
I'm just making a video.
Okay. Any about? Just
Sorry?
about?
About?
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole long story. We'd have to sit down and talk about that.
Okay, that's cool. I got time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just in particular for us or just different?
Like I said, I really can't discuss it.
Okay. All right.
Who are you? Work here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah.
No, I said, who are you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I work over here.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
we have to go into long discussion also. Okay.
Have a good day.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, see what an asshole this Jason Gutter Trash is? What do you? Oh, it's a long discussion, long answer. Well, answer it, okay? Well, it's a long story. Well, tell it, okay? And these gutter trash people, these First Amendment frauditors, I put them in the same group as I do with this jackass here. This is one of those stolen Valor dudes. I doubt that this guy ever served. I mean, because there's just too many things he does not know. Now, let me tell you something as a police officer, okay? I used to be a police officer. I am no more. If you catch somebody breaking the law, call the police. You don't have arrest powers simply because you saw somebody breaking the law. And plus, JROTC, yeah, they wear a military uniform. They're not military, but they wear a military uniform. Yeah. The same goes for ROTC. ROTC is not military, although they may be contracted to be military. Same as West Point Air Force Academy. The cadets are not military. They come under UCMJ and all that, but they are not commissioned officers, although they will tell you different. This guy doesn't seem to get it, okay? He's going to cost somebody who is in JROTC, who is not breaking any rules, and this guy is a straight-up asshole and should be stepped on for obvious reasons.
All right, so it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon in Tampa, Florida. There's this jackhole over here that I pulled up and talked to for a minute. Doesn't have his veteran's ID. No self-respecting veteran be wearing
A veteran's ID? Somebody want to tell me what the heck that is, a veteran's ID? Let's see, there's a VA card. Okay, I get that. There's a retired ID. Okay, I got that. But a veteran's ID? Somebody clarify that for me, because I'm retired Army and I don't know what a veteran's ID is.
his uniform, then ROTC patch, some of the other stuff you're going to go see. So we're going to have a quick...
ROTC patch tells you that the guy is ROTC, not military. So no, he's not impersonating anybody. But this jackass has his head up his ass.
conversation with him. Follow me. Go ahead, Kelly. Hey, hold up there, buddy. You're military, huh? You're in the Army? Yes, sir. Well, we're here an RTC patch? Yes, sir. You're out here begging for money, wearing an Army soldier uniform? Yes, sir. You're not a veteran? Yes, I am. Good, you're a piece of shit is what you are. Show me your veteran's ID card. Show me your veteran's ID card. I don't have one, sir. Well, take off my uniform. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, right now. Don't walk out.
Take off my uniform? Jackass, that's not your uniform. This kid is what, about 14, 15 years old? Yeah, you can pick a fight with a 14-year-old. Yeah, that's pretty easy. I'll tell you what, now, if you're going to go wearing these military uniforms, you got to be prepared for this. So I recommend that you don't do that. My son had to wear his uniform home from school. He used to be in JROTC. When he came home for the weekends, he had to wear his uniform. Of course, I made sure that assholes like this did not confront my son. Sometimes he would get confronted, okay, for wearing a JROTC uniform, a school uniform, maybe a T-shirt. No, did not happen for very long. I guarantee you that, because I had no problem stepping in and stepping on people.
Traveling in my car. You take that uniform off. Yes, sir.
You take that uniform off. You take that uniform off. No. I mean, the fact of the matter is, that's actually, this is robbery. It's also sexual molestation. It's sexual solicitation. Yeah. This guy's breaking all sorts of rules. And by the way, statute of limitations has not come up yet.
Now let's you just drop them pants.
Drop?
Just take them right off.
I mean, what's this all about?
Don't say anything, just do it.
Okay, same deal. Same deal.
For the right of your existence on this planet, you take my uniform off. Yes, sir.
That is not your uniform, and you do not have arrest powers.
Down the street. You got the balls to stand out here? We got military people coming in and out.
He's doing something for JROTC. They probably put him out there and told him he had to wear his uniform. He's part of that JROTC group, and he's simply trying to do what they told him to do. But there's no reason to pick a fight with this 15-year-old kid. Okay? First of all, he's not breaking any rules, believe it or not. Yes, it's illegal to impersonate a military officer, but that's more than just simply putting on a military uniform. Putting on an officer's uniform to a costume party or bebopping around at Walmart, that doesn't exactly meet the standards for prosecuting somebody for impersonating an officer. You have to do a little bit more than that, and this guy is no prosecutor. He's not even military. I'll just go ahead and say, this guy's never been in. There's too much that he doesn't know.
This base every day, that takes balls. You're not looking for trouble, but you're coming to ask people, tell you're a veteran. When you're not a veteran, don't walk out in traffic.
The guy did say he was a veteran. He was kind of nervous. I mean, he's trying to say that he's authorized to wear the uniform. I would have to say, a kid, he's 14, 15 years old, gets accosted by this asswipe. Yeah, he might say some things that are incorrect or inaccurate. The guy on the left, there's no excuse for this. And I put him in the same category as I do the Frauditors. And they're both trouble. Okay?
You're wearing an ROTC hat. You're obviously not a veteran. And
you're wearing an ROTC patch. So, yeah, he's not in the military. He's not a veteran. ROTC. That tells you he's not a veteran.
You're wearing a veteran uniform out here telling people you're veterans asking for money? Sir, no. That's exactly what it is. When I put up and asked you if you're a veteran, you said you were. You're lying out your butt. You have no veteran's ID card.
Now, a lot of these ROTC programs, they do want the cadets to ask for money. Yeah, they'll have like bake sales, or they'll sell like wood, or they'll run raffles. ROTC, junior ROTC, they do a lot of things to try and raise money for their program. That's pretty standard. And yeah, they want you in your uniform when you do it. That's part of their program to raise money for their program.
You're wearing an RTC patch on your shoulder. Junior ROTC, no less? Yes, you're junior ROTC.
Junior ROTC pretty well sums it up, asshole.
Are you a junior ROTC cadet commander? Get out of the road. Don't apologize to me.
I apologize.
Take that and throw it in the garbage. I don't want you to wear it anymore.
Well, it doesn't matter what you want, jackass. Okay? This guy is guilty of robbery, harassment, sexual molestation. There are a whole bunch of crimes that you could throw on this guy. And even though this happened a few years ago, you can still throw them on because, these statutes of limitations haven't run out.
That's my uniform.
It's not your uniform. And frankly speaking, you don't have a uniform.
My brother died in that uniform.
Okay, that's a lie. Your buddies did not die for that uniform. Now, I have people say that to me. Now, sometimes I will wear the pants or I'll wear a jacket and people say, my buddies died for that uniform. And my answer to that is, you want to die for this one? Okay? Because I did not go to war to put up with that bullshit.
You don't think I understand that, do you? I do understand. I don't think you do. Get out of the street. You'll get hit by a car. All right, sir. Have a nice day, sir. Take that and throw it away. Don't put it back on.
This guy really needs to be stepped on. No doubt about it. Okay, and you do have some greaseballs doing that Stolen Valor bit. The Stolen Valor Act, by the way, was rescinded less than 2 years after it was enacted, okay? And probably for good reason. But anyway, whether it's the Stolen Valor accusers or the frauditors or just general assholes, I guess the country's full of them. Anyway, I think the evidence is here. It's apparent, and there's too much of it to ignore.